Hov said, you know, everybody always talk about the kid with the gun, but they never talk about why he had the gun. You feel me? So let's talk about straight shooter.
Facts. Green Light Bookstore, man. My man A AP Twelvyy about to put us on some books that he loves.
You know?
So we can get that knowledge, dog.
I just turned 28, so I'm just disciplining my mental, disciplining my mind. I want to have children one day, you know what I'm saying? I want to sit them down and teach them, and it's like, you know, with certain books, like how do you relate this message to a 6-year-old or a 2-year-old, 3-year-old? You know, some of this stuff is too advanced, and the way we learn now, you know, is different from the way we were taught. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, the border ad and the border ad in the United States of America, to be honest, is fuck. But you know, it is what it is. I haven't been to a bookstore in a while, forgive me, but she fire. I gotta read that.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Anything bling, getting snatched. If it's what I seen, then it's tax. You can ask who was on the ass. I was living fast, fucking casket. Had a mask and a automatic. In 1 sec, no cameras, no case.
Monster, one of the, you know, first books I read in my life, in my childhood. You know, by Walter Dean Myers. You know, growing up in Harlem, this go hand in hand with our lifestyle. You know, King. You know, I could be King or I could be Steve Harmon. You know what I'm saying? And that's for anybody. You know what I'm saying? And you know, King is like the wild survival of the fittest type on your block. You know, the live wire. You know, you King. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm Steve Harmon. I was, you know, just a little good kid on the block, you know what I'm saying, wanting to be around, you know what I'm saying, then wrong place, wrong time one day, you know what I'm saying, and now I'm fighting for my life, fighting the case, and it's, you know, I'm having thoughts of folding and shit like that, or being a man, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, this is everyday life, because some kids go out and risk their life, and they fold, or they survive, or something, man, but if you get a chance, man, you should really read, man, Monster. And it's so crazy that reading this as a youngster, I would have never known that as an adult I would be in the movie as an extra with my bro, you know, Rocky and all that. So this is even more crazy. Really remember reading this as a young kid in like sixth grade.
How old were you when you read that?
It could have been 5th grade. It could have been like 5th grade, Mr. Osborne class and all that on 133. I was at 133, so that's on 5th Ave in Harlem. That's like 131st, and you know what I'm saying, right down the block from Lincoln. You know what I'm saying, and that was a vital point for me. I was playing basketball. Our team won the elementary championship at that time. Like we was wearing purple and gold. We thought we was the Lakers. This is part of the reason why me reading Monster, Walter Dean Myers. This is heavy on my story. You know what I'm saying? I was building my mind. I thought I was Kobe and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I thought I was King at the same time. You feel me? And then I ended up going to Martin Luther King. So, you know, when I got of age, like my ex-girlfriend, she bought me this. You know what I'm saying? And this is at a time where I'm selling dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm selling dope and I'm working at Best Buy. Let's keep it clean. I ain't the best citizen. You know what I'm saying? So she gives me this for Christmas, and I sat down and I read it. Yo, bro, this is probably the only book I said I read in a day. He's just going into the details of one of the greatest musicians ever, bro. It's just, and him breaking down his life, you know, him talking about his brother, you know, the shit with his brother and shit like that. Like, you hearing his real side of the story, you know what I'm saying? And that's what really made me a Jay-Z fan. You know, aside from the music, it was just, like they say he one-dimensional, but motherfuckers never even read this to really get a little insight. You know what I'm saying?
That's a dope ass book. I think every young black man should read that. Because it shows you like a different aspect of what education is. Education isn't limited to books in school, in a classroom. And that's basically what he talks about. That's some fire shit, bro. I suggest that to anybody. This is new. I'm gonna tell you one thing from this, dog. Like, he literally told him every day that you're a god. Like, you a god, dude. Like, you a god. And he was describing stories like when Mike Tyson would be like just falling asleep. He would bust in his room and just like yell out like, you're a god. Nobody can beat you. You're invincible. Like, nobody can beat you. So like, he's 13, dude, and he's plugging this into his head. And he's really started believing it at 13. By the time he was 15, like, he really believed he was a god. But not only that, he practiced like he was a god. like he took it to another level. So him thinking him a god, it also was the cause of his destruction when he like all his hardships after he died. Like it was also because he still believed that, and it took him off the wrong path. You know what I'm saying, dude? I've never heard that shit like that, dog. Right? Isn't that shit powerful, bro?
This is like going into what I'm reading now, like the science of self and knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? Like your conscious, your subconscious, your superconscious. Yo, you not even knowing that you such a sponge, you absorbing everything around you. You know, sometimes I'm thinking I'm not even focused, but I'm really intaking. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Sometimes you could be in your phone, but you're not really knowing that you intaking. But your phone right now is really trying to break your focus. You know? So I'm trying to learn how to not do that, not wake up and look at my phone. But it's running a business is kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? Taking this home, about to read this. I seen this on was it Huffington's Post? It was like the 50, it was like the top 50 books that a African American should read. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly been buying up most of the books on that list. Like, I'm stuck in a wormhole right now. You know, because I was stuck on comic books and guns and shit. Like, I was stuck on the frivolous bullshit that don't really hold nothing, man. Like, get off the BS. We gotta start killing each other. We gotta start killing our mind. That's where it started. We be killing our mind. Not to say you gotta be your full-blown nerd geek mode. Nah, just take 45 minutes out your day, read a little, and that's what I'm about to do.
And then, man, women like smart dudes, dog. Like, women love smart dudes.
I'm gonna come clean, B. Most of the time, I flirt and don't follow up. I actually, we living in a simulation and not and walk off. Her mind is blown after that.
Comic books and guns.
Comic books and guns. You feel me? I was burnt out. I thought I knew it all and I knew nothing. You know what I'm saying? And that's how most of these kids is are. They think they know it all, but they know nothing, man. And I'm 28 years old. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing.
Dark outside, it's nuts outside. Strike niggas, leave you parked outside.